Good morning from the River to River Trail. So today I thought I'd give you a production meeting, a production report. It is day 5, going from the Ohio to the Mississippi through the Shawnee National Forest. So this morning, if you are to look on a map, I'm at Goddard's Crossing. It hits Route 45 and goes a short distance, and then you're back on the trail. When you see that, you'll see that I'm pretty much just halfway. Part of the time I have done my own course, so a little different, but right now I'm at halfway. I'm heading towards Goreville, and hopefully we'll pass Goreville. There's another campground there, but the weather looks good. It's just going to be cold, but I think I'm going to try to go past. My feet are better. They're better. I've got on dry boots. Hallelujah. Look here. There they are. These are my newer boots in as well, but they're dry and hopefully they breathe. I got on new socks also. An angel visited me. I call her Nicole. Actually I call her Nikki. Most people call her Nicole. Brought me dry boots and a few other things that are pretty important. So my biggest complaint, it's a blister or something. I look on the bottom of my left foot and I don't see anything, but I can feel it with most every step, but it's nothing that's going to stop me today. Today's going to probably be another 20 plus. So for production, 4 days, 80 miles, that's roughly 20 a day. First day I did 22, and a couple other days I've been 18 or 21, something like that. And right at 80 for the trip. So the book shows 160 total distance, and I'm at 80, so that's halfway. I got 5 days to complete it. Doable. It's doable. I feel good about it. I gotta save some battery. I don't think I'll be able to charge tonight, so I'll let you know how it goes if I can. I'll put pictures later. Thanks for watching. From the River to River Trail in Shawnee National Forest for Facebook News. I'm Max Speed, signing out. That's crazy. 2.2 miles short of a marathon. It's exactly 24 for the day. I was just down the hill on the trail, and the trail, there was not a single marker telling me to go in the woods or how to follow the trail. But I found it because I've been here one time a long time ago and followed the trail, and then the trail split and there was not a marker telling me where to go. So I sat down and thought about it, and honestly I didn't think I was this close. I thought I still had a ways to go, but I thought I could tell there was a clearing up here, so I come up to the clearing to just take a look, and then I was going to go back down because the main trail went on. And I got up here and I could see this gravel, so I jumped over on the gravel, and the trail was like, had not been used in a long time. So I cut through and got on the gravel, and as soon as I seen this gravel, I knew where I was at. I come flying up the hill to find a sign that says Panthers Den. So this is where I'm going to spend the night, right here. It's a good feeling. I'm very thankful my foot got better and I was able to march on. I actually did a mile that my GPS said I did the mile in 15:50. And that's picking them up and putting them down in boots with a 30-pound pack. So I'm going to find me a nice spot here. I'd go back down at the bottom of the hill where the trail split because there's a nice campsite. And I'd probably have a fire, but there's no cell signal down there. So I'm thinking about this spot right here. And I got to a spot that I know where I'm at. And that's a really, really good feeling. I don't know if you've seen earlier, but I popped a blister on my foot and that solved a lot of problems. When I talked to John yesterday in the car ride, he told me that he named this place the Panthers Den. A couple friends of his were camping here and at night, and they had a campfire going, and 2 cougar kittens came into their camp. And hey Megan. And the mama came to the camp and got the 2 kittens and carried them off. And I don't know that their story was accurate. He believed it. I believed him. So I'm not going to question him. He's the man that built the trail. He wants to call it Panthers Den. I'll call it Panthers Den. So I'm just really tickled to be right here. Oh man. My stress is going down quickly. That road, I tell you what, I was so glad to get off that road. 24 miles in boots with a 30-pound pack. That is hard on some feet. I don't want to do that again. 26.2 in tennis shoes is one thing. So tomorrow I'll follow the trail. It basically parallels Route 13 and goes over south of Carbondale. And it'll take me all the way to Giant City State Park. That's about 6 miles south of Carbondale. Pretty cool place. I've hiked this section before, so tomorrow should be a piece of cake. Piece of cake. I don't know what time it is. I can't tell when it's live, but I'm getting pretty good at judging by the sun. I'm gonna say it's about 5 o'clock. So I got at least 2 hours of daylight. Getting rid of that blister was all the difference. It was like there's fever in my foot, and once I popped it and got that out, it was an all new ball game. Like the suffer hat and my heart said, "Okay, foot, you're in for it for what you just put us through." Later. So, I like to do this. It's the fun part. On the River Trail. Live on the River Trail. From Panthers Den. Max Speed reporting for Facebook News. See y'all later. Bye. Good morning. Back on the trail here in the Shawnee National Forest. As you can see, it has rained. It rained a lot. It was not in the forecast. I woke up actually I was already awake. 5 o'clock this morning, roughly. I started hearing raindrops. I'd put my, can you see my breath? I had put my survival tarp over the top of my tent last night because it's got like a kind of a aluminum foil cover on the bottom. So I put that over to kind of hold the heat in because it was cold. It turned out to be a good thing because when it started raining, tarp kept the tent a little more dry. So it rained hard for 5 hours, I think. There's no sun, but I think last time I looked at my phone, we're getting close to 10 o'clock. I just came up from my tent. Don't have my backpack with me. From where I camped, I went in. I'm going in to get my stash of food. I'm going to take it back to the tent, pack up, and I have a friend. He's coming to pick me up. We're going to go have lunch, and I'm going to make a game plan. And it looks like I'm going to do bad as I hate it. I'm going to do some more road today because with this rain, there's 2 creeks that I know of that will not be passable, period. A couple people have expressed concern about me being out here by myself, worried about me. I am not going to get myself hurt or worse. So if I have to do some road, I'll do some more road, whatever it takes to get there. So I'll just take you up the trail here with me. No sense staying here. Hopefully I won't lose you, and I'll let you see where I stash my food. It's 38 degrees, and with the dampness, it feels colder. I got my jacket on under here. I stayed pretty warm inside the tent. I sat up. Hi guys. Today I was very near my breaking point. My left leg has just had enough of the road. There will be no more road. I stopped, put on my camp shoes, my Crocs. That didn't help. Ended up I went around, I didn't check it yet, but I probably got like 15 miles. No, it's probably more like 13 miles. I was headed for Macanda. Right now this is Giant City State Park. So my plan is, because my left leg is pretty much done, is I'm going to spend the night here and possibly I think I've got 46 miles to go. So I may spend the whole day here tomorrow and not hike any. Give my leg a chance to recuperate and hopefully get to feeling better, because I don't know, I could probably do 6 tomorrow if I feel better, but I've been hurting all day. The 3 hours sleep was just not enough. I maybe napped. I really don't think I even took a nap from midnight till I think I finally got out of the tent around 10. So I'm pooped. My body's been fighting me the whole time, but my brain's been sharp. But I think the lack of sleep is why my brain today was just ready to say enough's enough. But not quitting, just need rest. We'll see. Gonna make it very challenging for the last 2 days if I don't move tomorrow. I'm at the lodge, babe. I cut through the woods. So I had 3 miles left to go on the road, 3.3 I think it said, and I just didn't think I could do that. I was walking slow. And I looked at the map, and if I could cut through the woods, I only had about a mile. So I made my own trail. Just watched the GPS until I came out on the roads. And the briars, they ate me to pieces, but I didn't walk an extra 2 miles either, so I'll take the sticks and pricks of the briars rather than the beating on my foot from the road. I'm whipped. I'm whipped bad. So I'm gonna go in. I'll get a shower here. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to get a thicker sleeping pad from Dick's Sporting Goods in Carbondale. That's about 6 miles from here. This is tough. This is tough. This is not for a cyclist. This is for a hiker. So I'm gonna get off here. It's hard. Here's pain tears. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're there. I can feel them. So thanks for watching. Let me just say this. Today has been easily one of my top 10 days of pain, of hurt and suffering. I think the back-to-back 135s when I was in Florida riding cross country on day, I don't know, 25, 26, those might have been the worst. I remember a bike ride when I was training for an Ironman. I was down around Johnson City throwing up, still biking. That was tough. But those are the two things that I can remember that were tougher than this. This today was tough. So I'm gonna rest. Hopefully get back at it soon. But I'm thinking I need a rest day tomorrow, so we'll let you know. Maybe I'll feel better after a good meal and sit down. So cycling, way easier for me than hiking. At Giant City Lodge, South Carbondale, Illinois, for Facebook News. I'm Max Speed signing off. Okay, good morning, guys. Day, I don't know, 45, something like that. Today's Friday, so it's day 7. I'm getting ready to leave Giant City State Park. I stayed in the cabin last night. I got a pretty good night's sleep. I was awake off and on. I don't know what time. But when I finally opened my eyes, the sun was out. So I got some pretty good rest. Foot's not great, leg's not great, but it's nowhere near what it was last night. So the plan is, I got 36 miles to go. I got a river to river book there at the lodge last night, and I studied it pretty good. I have one. I left it at home. Brought my trail guide. Hasn't worked out the best. Trail's changed. But so here's what I did this morning. I went through my pack with a new focus that I got 2 days left. And if I haven't used it, or I've used it and not going to use it again, it went in the trash. I went through the food, and it's enough to get me through today and half of tomorrow. I don't need dinner for tomorrow because I ain't going to be here Sunday. If something changes, as it has the whole trip, it's going to be tough Sunday. But for me to get this done, I got to have that pack as light as it can be. So I've lightened it up. Today, the forecast has changed. It's not supposed to rain. That's a good thing. So I'm going to get as many miles as I can in today. I'm planning 20. If my leg cooperates, I'll do more. Dry shoes, dry socks. I'm back in wool socks. I'm all packed up. I'm just ready to go. I wanted to do the video before I left the cabin, so my phone was good and charged all day. Should be mostly trail. There is some road. I am not looking forward to one step on that road. I don't know what else to tell you, but hang in there because this might be a ride. So, for Facebook News, on the Shawnee on the River to River Trail in the Shawnee National Forest, reporting live from Giant City State Park. I'm Max Speed. Have a good day. Hi folks, welcome back to another edition of River to River Trail Live. I just stopped for lunch and took my shoes off to air the feet out, and ta-da, I'm going to change my socks. Just taking a break. I just checked the GPS and I think I got 11 miles for the day, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. The bad part about that is I just crossed a major creek, and if it had been raining or I'd set out, I would have been a bad deal. So I want to push on as far as I can get today. So I should have told you this a long time ago, but I didn't. I got this River to River Trail guide. River to River Trail guide looks like this, and the maps are in it. And I'm on, if you happen to have a guide, I'm on page 52, map 20, and I'm about right there, and I'm going this way. Now when I get to right here, I'm not following the River to River Trail any further. I'm going to take this shortcut right there and hop back on the River to River Trail right there, because I don't want to go any further than I have to. I want to get as much of this trail done today as I can. It's supposed to start raining at midnight and rain all day tomorrow, so the less I have to do in the rain tomorrow, the better. So my feet have been hurting a little bit. Socks seemed a little tight, and I was getting junk in them, like leaves and little sticks and stuff. So I'm going to try those white moisture wicking socks. They're pretty thin, but they're padded on the bottom. They say cotton's a no-no, but I'm going to try it. It's pretty windy here. I'm hoping the rain holds off. It's calmed down right now. Sitting in a stand of pines. I think I'm getting ready to hit a road. So y'all know how broke I was yesterday, so I pulled these out of my pocket. First one: don't judge me by my successes, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up. That's my day to day. And you're never a loser till you quit trying. I'm gonna get this done. It ain't easy, but I'm gonna get her. So if you don't have a book to follow, you can go to river2rivertrailhike.com and go to the maps page and look on map 20, and I'm just about to hit, on map 20, just about to hit that first road. So, and then when I get to the lake, I'm going south on not the River to River Trail. I think it's like trail 345 or 354 or something like that. And I gotta get moving. My battery's at like 75%, so I'm gonna get moving. Hopefully I'll knock out a bunch more miles. Hopefully talk to you tonight. My charger is fully charged, so I should be charged in the morning, and I'm hoping I'm gonna try to get her down to 10 miles for tomorrow. So, from the River to River Trail, I don't know where the heck I'm at right now, but I'm on the River to River Trail in the Shawnee National Forest. I'm Max Speed, signing out. Bye. Hi guys, Max Speed here, checking in with you on the River to River Trail. I am in the town of Alto Pass. I am right in the center of town. I believe that's probably the old main street there. That's Route 127. Across the street here is, maybe that's also the old main street. There's the post office and the bank, and so as you can see, I am under a pavilion. This is at the city park. Look right here, I can charge my phone tonight, so I'm pretty excited about that. If you are following along in the book, I'm on map 21 and I am right there. So the book shows from Giant City State Park to Alto Pass. The very last page, if you turn inside there, that was Giant City to Macanda was 4. Macanda to Alto Pass was 11.7, so that is 15.8. By my Strava, I walked 20 miles today. I am at 138. I started at 118. So, look by the book. It shows tomorrow. For me to finish this up tomorrow, I got to do 3.1, 8.2, and 9.7. So real quick, that's 12. Oh man, that's a long way. I think that adds up to 23 exactly. That is not what I wanted to do tomorrow. I wanted to do about 16. But it's going to storm tonight, and I wanted to have a shelter over my tent, and that's what I got. So, I'm fixing to fix supper here. But I had a comment. I posted a video earlier today filtering water. It was kind of fast. I don't know if you can slow it down to watch it or not, but that's how I filter my water. I think you can see most of what you want to see. I also had a comment to see. It's really windy already. It's been windy all day. To see my gear, my camping gear. So I will show you. Right here in my tent. So first let's talk about this. Normally I camp with a hammock. Eagle Nest Outfitters hammock, and it has a fly that goes over the top to keep you dry. Given the cold temperatures this week, I had to switch from my hammock to a tent. This is my old tent that I wish I could throw this sucker away because I don't like it. The ground is hard, and it's about 6 feet across from diagonal from corner to corner, and I'm 6 feet 1, so that don't work out too good. But here's my tent. It's an R2R Trail. It's $20 at Walmart, and it will get you by. It kept me dry when it was pouring down rain at the Panthers Den. So, to combat that hard ground, what I've been using in the cold temperatures is this pad, and it works out great in a hammock, but on the ground it ain't so great. It reflects your body heat and helps keep you a little bit warm. It doesn't weigh, I don't know, 8 ounces maybe. It ain't much, maybe less than that. Made by Venture Outdoors. You pull these guys off the side, and it folds out, and you can kind of see how it's going to fold out, and I think that is going to work out much better. So that's my gear. I got one more thing to show you. And this ain't pretty. I got my Crocs on. When I get to where I'm going to spend the night, I take my boots off and I put my Crocs on. Now, on my big toe, look there. That's just what I needed, was another blister. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to take care of that blister. And I'm going to fix supper. And I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to cover 23 miles tomorrow. I'm whipped. I'm telling you, my shins hurt like they have never hurt before. They hurt. If anyone's thinking about asking if I'm ever going to do this again, I can tell you without question, no. This ain't happening again. If one of my daughters says, Dad, can we do River to River Trail when I get older? I'm going to say, no. Yeah, sure, you can. You and your sisters can, but your dad ain't doing it. I'm done. This is hard. This is hard. Harder than I ever thought about doing. So, I'm looking forward to being done. And I'm going to take a rest day and I'm going back to work. This is crazy. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to fix some supper. I might do a video later tonight. I don't know. I'm going to have plenty of battery and I'm kind of bored. It's only 5 o'clock. But I ain't packing up and I ain't heading up the trail because I got a good roof over my head. So, thanks y'all for watching on the River to River Trail in Alto Pass. Reporting live for Facebook News. I'm Max Speed signing off. Bye.